How you doing, everybody? Told you I'd be back. Oh shit. My mic was lower. Not where I wanted it. And yes, I'm drinking. And by drinking, I mean actually drinking alcohol. But don't worry, I don't go crazy with it. It's just, yeah. I normally wear the Helldusk armor by this point. Can't really break tradition. Sit damn die. There it is. Yo, that actually it looks kind of dopey, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I could work with that. Anyway, yeah, strike team for getting in here. That and I need to get. Well, alrighty then.
Nothing but the dead Duke in the Gazette right now. The real tragedy here is the Baldur's Night.
He's not been near a razor in months. What was all about Lord Gortash dying?
All right. I don't need any.
No, I actually need the utility one. Good.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you. telling you. That flaming fist twinkling at me.
It's so pretty.
This armor is a construct, animated. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish.
Welcome, dear. I am an unpursed to browse our wares. If you are a city official here, you're sure to find what you're looking for.
One with the weave.
It's not a big deal.
Let's move.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Do you think that zombie looks?
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books.
This is where my smartass comes out.
They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
Is that true, books? Are you sensitive?
Look what you've done. By all the gods, I'd go at the clown on your own time. Come back when you've cobbled together some manner. Bold between us. They're locked away here for their and our. It is their great.
That's it.
The annals of Carsus would no doubt have much to say. But consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The annals of Carsus are best left unread. Custom. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office.
Welcome. If you have it, let your hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. Please. McClaw, you may go. Her. Fascinating. You've... Alas, I've paid for... Answer now. Or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time.
Bullshit.
You left her there? You can go now.
Or...
Salutations. No one back home will ever believe this.
I could do... this. Because seriously, screw that fight. Sorry, brother.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Here goes nothing.
Hope your soul is in good hands. Light on my feet.
don't have permission to be here. It's customary to possess gold.
Never a dull moment.
Let's move.
Looking ahead. Let's get going.
I don't know if Luna has concentration spells.
Could have.
No time to rest.
That's not what I wanted.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
A trap.
Carefully.
Some trap doesn't like visitors.
I know that hints the fact that there's an actual room there.
Still alive, so that's progress.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Someone doesn't like visitors. What now?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Oh yeah, that's right. Minsk has all my smoke powder.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Each door named after a wizard of renown. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Be careful.
The Annals of Carsus. The preamble to us. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Carsus himself, this book. That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown and this. This is no mere journal. It contains Carsus's gods have ascended through far stranger means. A circle drawn on a globe, a walk in a swamp, the destruction of a magical stone. Why not with a symbol of such innate authority? The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Carsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could worse. It could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us. Just think of it. I promise you. The gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. And you're already wiser than me. I worshipped Mistra loyally for years. And in that time, she granted me the barest sliver of the power. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control. Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Powerful as he was, I know, Mistra. Long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please. I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith, even the most... Spent so long feeling... Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. You're right. Whatever comes of this, a devil wielding the might of Carsus.
And that's kind of the rule of thought that I'm pulling with, like, a lot of the... Like, when it comes to playing a Tav, I'm basically playing me. How would I react to these situations?
That bloody gazette! Nothing but
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. So, you have learned the truth of the... Perhaps now you understand...
What are you saying?
Mistra knows you She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant...
I'm curious enough to make...
Perhaps trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a...
Hey, yo, that was kind of cool.
What's on your mind? Excellent idea.
Seeing Asterion throw the knife up in the air and catch it.
Gods, you'd think the late Lord Gortash was a saint the way the Gazette goes about. I'm apoplectic, furious. Frankly,
Interference with flaming fish property will be... But orders are orders. And whoever is in charge now must have new orders for you. Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, here are this humble creature.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the
Scales right. The very air around the statue.
stream of...
Well...
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Am I? You're right. I am a... I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. You're kind to say so, but during my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You're right. A heartfelt... I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite... Wait for me.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mistra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short.
I
You
still say
discovered
Gale
what
could have
lies at the
done better.
heart of the Absolute.
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to.
And you believe you have the right to... The past cannot be undone with self-pity. Nor can... The fragment of magic you tried to return to me. It is a corrupted, half-born magic. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence.
That can't be. It was...
You were already worthy. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. With each day that passes, if you will not use the orb to end this abomination...
I won't let you down again. When the app...
Thank you. May the future of I promise you, it is...
Back on mortal soil once more. Relieved. Drained. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. The Karsite Weave. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. But I should. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common? At least now I'm. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb. Thank you. There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. If I could promise you, I.
All right. I'm still bringing a smaller team than normal, but I'm gonna grab Minx and Jahira.
Gale is a... Me? As you wish.
Gale reminds me of the Vremyonoi of my... While the girl folk go on to rule as we Clarin, we've touched boys. It is an old custom, not well observed. In truth, I thought it born of caution. Now I wonder if it was not done to hide them from Mistra. Oh, this suggests that Mistra has never tempted a witch into foolish. I forget why I began this. Minsk shall... What is it, my friend? Minsk is an open book, with many pretty... Oh, my friend, there is much more to... Well, in many ways, it is the very... But it is like the city too. Here, the Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the first time, my Dajema, a warrior, after wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Ghost, the Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to... Minsk politely disagreed. Dinah here was dead, and so... Then swear your service to me, Minsk politely disagreed. Minsk of Rashiman, said he. It was only polite for... After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of proof. Yes, boo, that was before we were stoned. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no? Such a skeptic, my friend. Minsk cannot prove the point to you, for the Telthors of this land... In Rashiman, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. If my meaning is not clear, just check on... It was after... Yes, Boo. As you wish. Boo, do you...
Minsk was actually a character in Baldur's Gate 1, and so is Jahira. We gotta go find...
Plenty of folk likes that Gortash bloke, judging by all the picturaries.
Never mind the shining squares. I am more comfortable on streets like this. A peek at the true face behind the mask.
Yet another thing we have in common. We're two peas in a pod.
Peek behind the city's mask, Astarion. Want to look up its skirts?
Jahira! What do you think of me?
That might be worth a look.
The locked door has red text on it. Read it.
Present me well from gifts thine own, a grasping.
You gaze upon murder's progeny.
His faithful
Prodigal servant.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence before you is Saravok Armchev. A bar list of Ella was right. Not just...
This is the court of the dread. Look, here come those who seek to transcend. But these are not aspirants. Harper Worm, the abdicating hero. You're keen, and you, man of stone. As you stood a statue, a helpless ornament. Your city warped.
Saravok. Baldur.
The history they share may be long gone, but the threat of violence...
What purpose do you have in bringing these heretics to the court of Baal?
You get to my...
We have already smashed Seraph.
And so, the Harper and the idiot Ranger raised their weapon. Your hubris, only this time.
Don't talk about my boy.
We'll do the trick.
Oi! Citizen! Get me out of here!
Thanks for freeing me. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I... You might not be finished. I am. But you... The city... A century.
Mind who you call history.
The wrinkled orb is correct. Burim.
Very good. Now, this place is foul as piss. I'm out of here.
There might become a point where I actually do play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on stream. I did try to before when this game was just came out, and I'm like, oh, I'm playing Baldur's Gate, and so I was still on PS4 when that came out. Or when this came out, I was still on PS4.
The smell of adventure in the very heart of the city.
City's lower intestine, perhaps.
Better yet, what swifter way to strike an evil's butt than to crawl through its innards? Sorry if you hurt me and who hurt you. He says to love is better than to fight, and I cannot agree.
Maybe you should listen to the rodent more often. Exclusively evil.
Something over
once familiar ally. Perhaps a little.
Need something? Darling, it sounds...
I was just Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. He did, my darling. But fear, we wouldn't miss. Go well, friend.
I think you might have made chasing rumor halfway around the city. All for it. It was no mean. The absolute threat. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end. Those misty eyes are just age. Lead the way. We're yours to command. You're sure?
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur. Truly. But you have seen my hamster, yes? Here we stay, then. But if...
I ain't gonna have that to worry about. I'll get you all later. I just wanna kind of personally solo this.
Anew, do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? You lie. The vessel return. You must bear proof of the Dreadlord's favor.
Looks like an ambush. Time for some bloody work.
Doom, he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
Corpses. carefully. There's a trap.
Stone, no key, no handle. Better to forget. Better to live. Murder. Bloody murder. A chill draft.
Oh yeah, because
Her power waxes, and soon the cycle will reach its zenith.
but it's partially a personal thing.
Stowe, the Baal amulet trembles. Will you return?
You knew. Oh, did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation. You do not lie, underling. Come!
stones, the thrum quickens.
A moving pool beneath the city itself. You are right to be called. Finish your business.
My head is pound. To think I was taken captive back to camp. I will not. I have no time for small talk.
Yeah, there is a bit of the catharsism with that. How most of this playthrough was catharsism.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Oh my god, Boo's stretching along with him. Look at him! No!
It is not in a gift. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. But after releasing me from our... Thank you. Sincerely. You acted most
Haji. All right.
Oren was a monster. Go ahead. I'm listening. With...
Yes.
Hopefully, this ain't gonna fuck everything up.
Hells take that. What's on your mind? Ace it. We face that is it is already worming its way free. As you wish. Yes. Then to the when we next. It is done.
Another ball spawn buried by our hand. Means
All's well, I hope. Aside, all right.
Baal's chode. Mind clever. Maybe it's. Or maybe he made it. That's the. Where am I needed?
There is work to do.
Can she use a shield with that? Yes, she can.
My boot craves the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
Work to be done.
Direct me.
Hey ho. Call and I answer.
Every kicked buttock, another step on the path.
My faith protects me.
Defender of the people.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. We were missing one. Uno más.
Too open. We might as well bare our buttocks to every archer within a mile.
Oh no, they do not like that at all.
No one stopped me yet.
Your desire.
To have you in a robe that don't make you look like a stripper.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Now you might be wondering how they're all going to fit on this boat.
Priestly silence.
I have no idea. Of course, the next few playthroughs where I
And over.
have that multi-party thing.
The brain is near. Let it be your...
Like, the next time I do this, I'm probably gonna have only moments where, like, it's like big party moments. Like the assault on Moonrise. Which I guess this would also be a...
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
That felt like a hatchet to the skull.
That was worse than anything he's done before. Its strength is unimaginable.
We're close. Damn close.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned.
I smell a trap.
Chase. Devour.
Battle favors the fearless.
Come on, can't stay idle. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Well, alrighty then.
These creatures were not themselves. Corruption is in the air. It infects everything it touches.
Thrall. Break. Control.
Oh, my heart is pounding.
Order 66. Execute this bitch. Then again, I don't think mind flayers have an actual gender thing.
The air is stale and putrid.
It's close.
Your blood slows.
You think you know. You are wrong.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
That's a natural 20. Fucking go.
The crown is not my weakness. I needed the crown to build. They would not have surrendered just enough. Their part.
I won't allow it. Again. Dominate it.
Honestly, I just want to see what'll happen.
And you? Who do you think when the chosen? I only. You, Ron. This was your. Now you.
We have to stop it. It's now or
And she just shakes it off.
This is not over.
Your mama.
The situation. This is an elder brain. It has become something more. And I was a surprise. It has been we will need to rethink our...
I've got a long road ahead.
I have assessed our encounter with the problem was not the You can make only one move at a time. It knows what you will do. To defeat it, mine. You will give the...
Assimilate him. Do not stand against me.
You still... Remember, I freed... I came to... When you discovered my... I encouraged you to put... Now I... This is a risk we cannot... You must trust me. Hand me the stone. It is true, and I appear, but I am. Illusion is... Do not judge me for being true to myself. I told you we had one I told you I sought only one. You have I did everything I could to in order to survive.
Free Orpheus.
I doubt we'll get much in the way of gratitude. Only one way to find out.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade,
You took it, and you slaughtered.
Your Majesty.
Do not pat. You rejected the Illithid when it no longer. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers. That is fault. You had the opportunity to surrender any worthy individual. My guard would have freed me, and all that suffering avoidable. Were it not for the choices you made. In this, we will destroy the Gake was correct. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones. There is no... We face a Nether Brain. For there to be one way to defeat... I will do...
My prince, you cannot. This is not your birth.
The Nether Brain will...
My prince.
Even in my darkest hours, give Karta... Once the grand design is ended... Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end this Illithid nightmare.
Yeah, I gotta. You probably hear my TV and whatnot. The thing. Try to keep that as close as I can. I was gonna play one song when I get to this point.
Need to find a way through.
Try to avoid the worst of the mess. Or bow ahead and enjoy the fireworks.
It's dark. You held the future of the... How?
Silence your blasphemous tongue, Voss.
Voss! Give Kartav Kim crush! What? Stand down. The true heir has spoken. No. It can't be. Orpheus.
The grand design must...
The duty fell. What of Vlaakith? You underestimate your own people. Bring them my message. Tell them. Find your nerve, my friend. This champion holds the... Your as your friendship. Shabbat. Now.
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, it is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can... Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one...
The very same.
The one who will...
The fist examines your
Appearances observe. This mind flare will...
The fist eyes your illithid ally with...
And I'm not alone.
You helped me one.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to...
Whatever strength I have to lend, you can count on me, little rabbit. And your squid.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery.
The journey has been brutal.
I want my city back. And my people have never hunted a monster this...
I wouldn't miss...
Nature's servant.
Glad to have...
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you.
Well said. We'll prepare us. Balduran's grace.
Dragons, overhead.
Fall back! Matthew! Leave him be! We have to keep mindful. It's up.
This crack in the room must be true. Is this really the Mind Flayer who could save the city? You see his mind racing through its options.
Remarkable.
Oh, we got shit! City watch! With
given offense.
I don't fancy their chances.
That was close. No doubt there'll be others.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Do something real quick.
Nautiloid, need to get to the brain now. Venium V.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy. At the ready.
You have made some fine friends along your... Minsk and Boo are honored. I think you are thinking too much, my friend. That is why your brain worm grows fat, while mine own withers from starvation. You are a fighter, are you not? Master of combat. And this brain without even a set of fists to defend itself. But if Minsk's words are not enough, then listen to those of one far wiser than he.
my friend. Minsk and Boo have no need of...
Eyes ahead, soldier. We're near... Fuck yes, soldier. I'm burning...
I am the first to speak ill of this. Come. This is not my first time fighting for the fate. I have been wrong every time.
Death and devastation. It's afraid. It knows we will fight it. Courage. They are the sheep. Suffering.
The High Hall was once a beacon of promise, of wisdom, of celebration. Who knows what shape these final moments of ours might...
Such blazing wonder. The skies for this one moment. In this one battle, the Lich Queen... I am iron, steel, and silver. I am. With the... Never again will my people suffer.
Honestly, I think self-reflection may be... I do. Think of all we... Let's just stay.
I always... my dreams never included a giant brain or... Oh, as well as can be expected. I can't say for sure.
I thought...
You're plotting something, aren't you? Come on, then. Out with it. I'd rather know before we take on that cerebral monstrosity.
There it is. The crown of Karsus. The site of power. The site of domination.
We need to use the netherstones on the crown. That is our...
The dream invaders. But these one...
I know you, and so do they.
The crown, up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will. Time for some bloody work.
his mortal speed.
Most excellent.
You still have time to surrender. I go hunting.
To arms! Wait, no! To swords!
Let's cook with fire, baby.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'm back.
These boots have seen everything.
Vis medicat.
Execute.
Got to move.
Step quick.
This is my time.
Taking position.
Indeed.
For the fallen. Blades bared.
Go for the eyes, bro!
Execute.
Who wants a little look inside?
My little trick. Father, ease my way. Oh, this wandering eye will be the death of me.
My hamster has dined on god flesh. You are but a tiny crumb.
Under their noses.
The brain is weakened. This...
Even that.
Its Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
My will is in yield, surrender.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
No time for mercy. No. Resist. Impossible. Recon.
There. At last. It is subdued. And thus...
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there.
My master. I must.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn Illithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain.
Oh, fun.
Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Sorry if there's like noise still. Looking at my Discord says streaming the big 1/2.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
The loss of a mind is a terrible thing. But this time, I think I'll make an exception.
We did it. The nether brain is dead.
And the tadpoles have fallen silent, I take it? Good. The mind flare wouldn't make for much of a heroic statue. Well, perhaps I speak with too much haste.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me. But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea.
Duty. All my life, I've traveled in it. I will carry your hope, Prince Orpheus.
Lach crashed Macfleck. So be it.
I can never forget you. Your
To the skies!
See how the dragons flee you, boo? Now they...
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left. But it seems that Gale...
I can see the cogs moving.
The crown. If I salvage the stone, and once I have, shall cure me of my affliction, and I'll finally be free. And the more... If this adventure has taught me anything, is that there are... Besides, growing quite fond of this merry band of ours. But I quite like... I'm sure Mistra will summon me soon enough, but until then...
A nip, a dance, and a song. Don't mind if... What's our...
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Well... It was... Ah!
We will find you, Astarion. And Boo will bring a...
We did it, soldier. So, how'd I do? So it...
No, stop. We can't let her...
You can't...
So, what do you say?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I was in nothing hell
We
with her.
have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
Thank the gods you've seen sent.
It's over. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no death gods.
I know this
Thanks
one
to you,
took a little
there
bit
will
longer
be
than
no-
normal,
you
but
have earned your
good
place
lord.
amongst you are the saviors.
Stuff just piled up and piled up and piled up and piled up and just...
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked.
Kind of one of the ones where I wish photo mode was
My
going to be a
engines
thing.
calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods, like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you lot. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out, just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Sorry, it's just like one of my favorites. It's literally my I think it's my cover screen for YouTube and for Twitter of like that back shot of me and Karlak running into hell.
6 months have passed since
I
you
mean, well,
defeated
it's supposed to be
the
there too,
Netherrealm.
but
And since then, you have seen more of life than you ever thought possible. You are greeted as a savior, a champion, a hero. But sometimes you feel like something else entirely. And you fade. But before you can write the next chapter of your story,
What to do?
There you are. Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you could make a dramatic... Starting to wonder if you'd show up. He's quite powerful for a fellow, but no matter. feel a little more... I'm glad you seem well. Truly, I had no doubt. But... wondering, mostly. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon. It seemed like the perfect... Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, we had tea on his balcony. Tara even deigned to sit on my lap for a while. You know, I think entire forests... He seems to be doing well. Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to... Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moon. But enough about me. What have you been up to? Don't be...
Well, well. Professor Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. Pleasure to remake your acquaintance. I did offer, however, the Blackstaff insisted I couldn't teach every subject, nor could the simulacra of myself I offered to create for them. So I've settled for teaching the art of illusion. I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive former or the fear of I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her as... Even now, of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a... I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils. Still, oh, they try their...
The cheek of them! Nothing a well-placed swipe from...
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned? I almost feel sorry for the devils in you. I've told my... I'll be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort. Well, I, for one, of course, you'll be it will give us... I'm... So?
Oh, I've seen every corner of the realms. I just know what I like. Oh, right. You. Yes, I'm certain it is. You helped Mr. Decarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right? Well done. Despite my old friends, you ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able. If you can extract yourself, and we'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. Ta-ta.
It's good to meet again.
I have a spot of deja vu.
Ah, breathe deep, Boo. The smell of heroes sings from every stop. Ah, to meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. Oh, and for happy also.
Yes. Honored, of course.
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach. It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing aches. That it has. Minsk once idled away a century in stone. 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessel. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, yes!
Oh, of course. It is...
Oh.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk... Oh, Boo. Do you know what it would mean? Exactly! Her heart would be cured! Oh, fear not. We sleep in that sewer no longer. It is a different sewer. But now, Halfling,
who will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends. So you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil Horde, and Angel-Hearted. Lae'zel of Creskiller, true child of Gith, and true friend to Boo. Though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell me square. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. Shadowheart, two gods dogged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? And there, the champion of the Hells herself, Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball, and Bane. Once the guild is made of goodness once more, Boo shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And finally, Jaheira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief. For the best who never arrive to a party. But wait! Go, my friend.
Oh, shit.
I do like that gear Karlach has at this point.
He wasn't kidding. Where is you mad bastard, you Brutus? Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we were. Oh, man. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time. She's got a knight in her, I think. Any trouble and I'll toddle back off to hell quick as you please. Always. Oh, hey. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. And I'll... We might...
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet.
Forest trees draped in moss. A far cry from the rancid of... I swear. Who'd have thought that just one of those... If those blueprints work, we might be able to fix Karlach. And she might be able to go home to Faerun. She's kept me on a long leash, if you can believe it. Every target she set me on's been a demon. My next target, I'm not worried. Not when you both have my back. I swear you two could skip. I've seen him more than a few times. He's leading the city's renewal. Open the gates to... And he's back. The likes of Gortash. Bane's chosen prime the fist for a war they won. With a few exceptions. Father's pardoned every... He still believes in the bow and the blade. But with Florix, valor is found not in the wound. May they all take it to heart. Well, that's enough help. Or wasting any of...
A most... For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki Belly. I never imagined we'd be nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary... Seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head. We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the Astral, but Zerith Minyaragith. Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai. An exiled people. Once king with mine, and Algish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. My blade is keen as ever. Sometimes, a sincere... Minyaragith is an ascetic. You reached out in good faith. And if he refuses, I am the comet. I will not my people. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, soon. When the comet... I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. Now go. I'll be back one day.
Well, I wasn't sure our withered old friend could... And look at you. Straight from the hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun. I'd expect nothing less from someone. You always brought a whiff of madness to the battlefield. Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little... Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt... ashamed. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I've taken a turn. As it turns out, no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather... Yes, but you say all sorts of things. Honestly, I don't even listen half the time. It has made for a nice change, though. Inspiring hope. Well, I do try to inspire a little terror. I'm still me, after all. Hardly. Good people don't... You know, it's funny. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fans. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past made... This is who I am. In all my glory. For that being said, I haven't completely given up. But until... From the moment I first threatened you, I knew I will miss our time together.
Revelry and community on the eve of revolution. Magnificent.
This thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. What indeed? The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric. But for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
Another moment where we see the end credits. Not gonna lie, I want to see, like, technically this has 7 parts, but so yeah, initial playthrough, I did try Melon Urge, but then I'm gonna delete that one. So the initial one was, um, so yeah, the initial run was 9 parts. The New Game Plus was 11. I did try to do playthrough initially, but then when patch 7 dropped, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do one of my challenge runs, so to speak. That's where the double tab came in.
There thou art. Didst thou sawest, didst the gods, the sapling, the whimper, the dead felled by over vermin?
Now, my next playthrough, I haven't. I'm gonna still play through this, but I'm gonna get the other stuff first. It ain't gonna be tomorrow, but it'll probably be next week, next Wednesday. I kind of want to. Granted, yes, I procrastinated with this one quite a lot. Kind of my own fault. I apologize immensely. Good Lord. I don't know what it is, but I've been feeling like unfulfilled. Or not unfulfilled, but like just down in the dumps, so to speak. I'm not like, it's not as if I'm just dead or emotionally whatever, but I've been feeling as though I go through a routine too easily. Like, yeah, I'm getting better, but at the same time, for instance, this one, there was a reason why I skipped a lot of the party member stuff, partially because of it being 2 tabs instead of 1 tab, and had to kind of divide my attention with that one. And, well, I was kind of speedrunning a bit. The next playthrough and the following playthroughs will not have that speed run. I'm actually going to be playing through the origin characters next, so starting with Karlach and ending with Dark Urge, because Dark Urge pretty much would be another TAV playthrough, but you're playing as the Dark Urge. And no, I'm not doing canon Dragonborn. Dark Urge is actually going to be one of my Dragon Ball fan characters that I made way back in 3rd grade. When I initially made him, I was a child. And I was still a child when I actually gave him his name, Kaichiak. It's something that stuck, and it's not a vegetable pun. I didn't know back then that sand names were vegetable puns. But it's just a name that stuck. So let's just say, after this, once I get my stuff together, we're going to go head first into Arkham Origins. I'm going to be streaming through the PC. But also along with that, before I actually do get started on Arkham Origins, I am actually going to be doing Arkham Shadow as a recording. Like I said, get Arkham Shadow recorded, all that stuff, and then play through Arkham Origins, then upload Shadow. Then we'll play through Asylum, City, Night, and then finish with Night. After that, I don't know. Maybe I'll do The Witcher. I'll like play the Witcher trilogy. Because I'm probably gonna have to figure out how to do censorship, but either way, we'll see what goes down. I'm just out of it with the RPG stuff right now. But anyway, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Pray to God that I don't procrastinate as much in the next series. Peace. I'm out.